Hey everyone, my name is Tim Nichols. I'm a longtime backer, love spaceships, love Star Citizen. Loved Wing Commander back in the day, played it for years, and when Chris Roberts was making a new game I had to get in on it. And I just wanted to participate outside the forum, so I started building spaceships out of Lego. I built all kinds of stuff out of Lego. It's just a fun, relaxing hobby. And hopefully you guys will like some of the stuff I've put forward. I'd love to share it with you all. Alright, so I started out with my first ship. It was the Hornet. Right when the Kickstarter finished up, I got into building. And over the last 2 years, I've been through about 4 iterations on the Hornet to get to its current state. I really like it because it's got swing wings and the guns on it look real good, and most importantly, the shape is really good. I try to get as much detail into my models as I can based on the current concept art, so see, get some more concept art out there so I can build some more ships. After the Hornet, I got into the P-52 and the Avenger. The Avenger was challenging because it has some real swooping curves and the bent wings and the bent over nose, and it was really challenging to try and get some semblance of that in Lego. So I gave them a best shot. Hopefully you guys like it. It's got about 1,300 pieces on the Avenger and about 870 on the Hornet so far. So you're looking at about, if you were going to buy the pieces and build it, $100 to $140 with shipping and everything. And after I got done with the Avenger, they announced the M50. I'm a huge Formula One race fan in real life, so the fact that they were going to make Formula One in space, I was all over that. So I got into building that. They came out with a good concept art that was amazing, and the colors, and so I threw it together. And then after that, they announced the Blitz mode, so I had to go back and add some guns to it, and I think it turned out real nice. About 600 bricks. Most recently, I just finished up the Gladiator as my minifig size ship. And that one's cool because it was the first time I was putting a movable minifig turret on a ship. I wanted to test it out and see how it worked and if I could get the shape right with that turret in there. And it did. It turned out real nice, and I really like the profile of that one, especially the kind of the star shape from the top profile. I think it turned out pretty close to what the real one looks like. So after I was done with the minifig size ships, Lego started officially releasing the Star Wars Microfighter series. They're a huge hit with my kids. They're simple to build, they're cheap, only $10 a set, so I was like, man, I can do that for Star Citizen too. So I got into building microfighter ships for all kinds of sci-fi stuff, and most recently Star Citizen. So they're real good because they're small. You know, they're only going to cost you maybe $10, $20, $30 to build them. And they're recognizable, they're great for like desktop display, and they're just a lot of fun. Kids love them, and so do most adults. So I've really been enjoying building those. Looking into the future, I've got a minifig size Gladius in the works, as well as I want to do a minifig size Xi'an Scout as well. So that's what I'll be working on coming up. And then of course anytime new concept art comes out and it's a ship that I feel like I can get into that microfighter scale, I'll build some more. So yeah, so hopefully you like that look at some of the Lego I've been working on. Thanks a lot for all your support. Thanks Star Citizen for being awesome. Keep working hard. I'm excited about the game. I can't wait to see where it goes, and I'll keep building for you guys. So I guess I'll see you in the future. Thanks.
Welcome everyone to the second episode of our brand new fan-centric monthly web series, The Wonderful World of Star Citizen. Once again, I'm your host, Jared Huckaby. And if you haven't watched the first episode, why? Go. Do it. Watch the first episode. Come back. I'll still be here. Yes, I'll be here forever. Stuck in the digital amber that is YouTube. Forever. With what one citizen referred to as a beard with too many colors. A beard with too many colors. Really? And since the first episode, there have been a lot of exciting changes. For starters, I can't find my hat. I have a brand new complex about the number of colors in my beard, and have started working at Cloud Imperium Games under a number of job responsibilities. In fact, you could probably say that this will be the last independently produced episode of The Wonderful World of Star Citizen. You know, before I sell out and go corporate and everything changes.
Hey, Disco! 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 I'm a CIG lawyer. Like toast. Yeah, like toast. And I'm here to tell you that Will Lewis is the one who highlights fan content here at Star Citizen, and you need to stop immediately due to these very real and not fake at all legal documents. Just think about it.
Moving along, we just took a look at the Star Citizen Lego collection of Captain Aiderthor. Now, Captain Aiderthor has been making his original Star Citizen Lego ships and sharing them on the official forums since October of 2013. If you want to join in on the fun, you can download the Lego Digital Designer from their website and begin submitting your very own creations to the Star Citizen Lego community. But coming up next, we take a look at some fantastic Star Citizen cosplay from Combustible props. Now, Chris Wolf there tells me that he started building his own props when he couldn't bring a pulse rifle from the movie Aliens into his home country of Australia. Now in the video, Chris takes us on a guided tour of the costume and props he built for his recent trip to PAX Australia. Check it out.
Hi guys, I'm Chris from Combustible Props. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the Star Citizen props I've built. And voila, this is the RSI spacesuit and bearing rifle. This was made for PAX Australia and it took about 3 months solid work. Here you can see the bearing rifle, which was signed by Chris and Erin. Here is the actual spacesuit, along with a lighting fold. Anyway, these are battery-powered Christmas lights, which were painted blue with nail polish. What's really cool, when we flip it over, you can see behind the scenes. This is all fiberglass to give it strength. And we've got magnets. So, in theory, it holds together. Over here we have the helmet, flight suit and other bits. The boot covers, which were made out of EVA foam, plasti dipped and painted. Motocross gloves. And the belt. Each piece was 3D printed and covered in material. And finally we have the helmet. Once again it was fully 3D printed and all the detail lines and the screws were added by hand. And the visor was vacuum formed over a 3D printed buck, but as you can see there's a fault, so it's not perfect. Pretty close, but I'm still learning. And we've got the LEDs. But wait, I forgot. 3D printed freelancer. Tail crab. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris from Combustible Props, and I hope you enjoyed this look at Star Citizen fan created props.
I'm Matt from Tannhauser. I'm with Systems United Navy, and my favorite ship is by far the Idris.
What do you look forward to the most in Star Citizen?
The Idris.
Disco Lando. Here's a funny story. So we were talking about who was editing the pieces back at home today, and I was like, who the f is Jared? And then I went, oh, Disco Lando. So, love you, buddy.
That was a fan video from Star Citizen's Gotooh and Draugar, who took that footage from the recent PAX East event near Boston. Now, Gotooh and Draugar are friends of the show, and I'd like to thank them personally for taking the time to show us a Star Citizen fan event from the citizen perspective.
Well, it's obvious to me that you're not going to stop due to legal means and let that fantastic assistant community manager Will do it instead. Let me think. You like money? You want money? I got money. Let me get money. I know, right? You were wondering where the TNGS money went. Well, I got it, and you can have it. All you gotta do is walk away, man. Think about it.
Okay. And coming up next, we take a look at two of my favorite Star Citizen entertainment streams. First up is Starcast, hosted by Twitch streamer Geek Domo, airing Fridays and often featuring Star Citizen regulars like Clifford and Trendane. I told you that guy was everywhere. And after that, we'll take a listen to the collected offerings of The Base. Now, The Base tells me that they're the premier online radio station in the Star Citizen universe. They have live shows, interviews, giveaways, music, and best of all, they broadcast 24/7. Also, Rico, he laughs a lot. It's not healthy. I'm being handed a special bulletin. Disco, please don't call it a podcast. Rico wants me to tell you that this is internet radio. He has his internet broadcast license. Also, Disco Lando is his favorite. Thanks, The Base. Also, Disco Lando is Starcast favorite. Thanks, the Starcast. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Starcast. Hi, my name is Chris Roberts, and welcome to Starcast.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my God, I owe. You know, and then
I'll take the cash equivalent of the goat.
There you go. That'll
watching when that point came up, and I don't think that's quite what she meant. My thing was that I think the white tile would actually be better.
That's fantastic. I love the complexity that's built into this system because it on the surface it doesn't seem like it would be that complex. It's more like
yeah, probably not.
Yep, we do.
Lots.
Just eating some chips. We got Stockus, what are you munching on? You got some peanut butter? What is on your PC for playing? Like, what are your games that you're playing right now on your PC?
Well,
awesome.
Very good.
Number 2, have Starcast members seen the Orion Miner?
All right, thanks everybody. See you soon.
Good evening, travelers, and welcome back to In the Mix with me, DJ Rowe.
The end of the verse.
Kin Shando, congratulations, you just won the Hornet Tracker.
Thank you, I needed a Hornet.
Tahir Check, you've won a freelancer.
Oh my God.
How do you feel?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
All right, Recoil, you just won yourself a freelancer. What do you think of that?
Awesome, absolutely brilliant.
I see the bad moon horizon.
Mr. Peterson.
Not only am I live with you guys, I'm also streaming live at the same time on Ustream.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much again, Rico.
Pure procedural? Probably not, and not ever. Hey.
Chris.
I just say I asked lots of hard questions of Travis.
With us, Mr. Benjamin Lesnick, James Pugh, and William Lewis.
Hey everybody, thanks for having us on.
Is this a twist off cap?
I really hope that his stuff is not a twist off.
It's not. That's why I got my bottle opener. What's wrong with you, Rico? Okay, never mind. You can't hear me.
Looking into the wild life of the Canadian howler monkey.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Base.
I'm not really a CIG lawyer, Disco. I'm Will Lewis, assistant community manager.
I had a hunch.
It's just fan spotlights are my thing, man. I was here first.
Well, would you like to introduce the next segment?
Nah, I don't want your silly show. Coming up next is a video from Monkeyware about the recent revamp to ship itemization in Star Citizen. You can find this video and others like it at the BoredGamer UK's YouTube channel. Check it out. Nailed it!
Hello and welcome to Star Citizen Into the Verse, a short podcast where each week we look at a particular topic on Star Citizen and discuss. Today we're taking a closer look at the weapon mounts and hardpoint changes. The new system makes obsolete the old system and all the naming conventions for classes, so forget everything you know about mounts and classes. The new system looks at three things when working out if you can fit any given item, weapon or turret onto any given item port or hardpoint. Type, pipe, and size. Type. This defines what types of items are able to fit on a hardpoint, and may also allow multiple types to be fitted on a particular hardpoint. This is for weapons and turrets, but also for thrusters, power plants, fuel tanks, scanners, coolers. They're all different types. Each hardpoint will only allow certain types to be fitted, and each weapon or item will have its own individual type. The hardpoint must allow for that type for that particular item to be fitted. Pipes. Different items, weapons, and turrets will all require different pipes. Pipes can be data inputs, fuel lines, power lines, or heat outputs. A fixed laser may require just power and heat pipes, for example, whereas a automated turret may require power, heat, and data pipes. Each hardpoint will have access to a limited amount and type of pipes. Size. Size will be the most relevant thing to players currently. Size will now describe the max size of items allowed to be placed on any given hardpoint. Each item will also have its own size. Size will also now almost directly relate to the actual size of something, whereas a size 1 weapon, for example, will be 1 meter long, whereas a size 10 weapon would be 40 meters. In the new system, fixed weapons can be placed directly onto a hardpoint, without the need for any class 1 mount fixtures or anything like that that were previously needed. To mount a gimbal or multiple weapons, you do require some form of fixture to be plugged into the hardpoint. In the system, turrets, also known as gimbals,
bringing us to a close this month is Star Citizen Polymatronic, with his recent look at the Hygeia Mobile Medical and Repair Facility, a ship he's been concepting for hopeful inclusion into the Star Citizen universe. You know, I'm consistently impressed with the level of detail and commitment some of these Star Citizens have in making this game the best it can be. And with that, we wrap up our second episode of the wonderful world of Star Citizen. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. This is Jared Disco Lando Huckaby, signing off. Yeah, no, I think it went good. Yeah. Next month, Sig owns this thing. What do I care? It'll be different. It'll be corporate and whatnot. Am I integrity, Lando? I don't think so. No, I'm just going to sit on my butt and watch cartoons. I like cartoons. You like cartoons? You like cartoons? I love cartoons. Let's watch some cartoons.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 31 of Around the Verse. I'm Sandy Gardner.
And I'm Ben Lesnick.
It's Valentine's Day weekend.
That's right, and in fact I have a Valentine here for you.
Ew. That's quite disgusting.